Today, we're diving into a fascinating development in the world of AI and medicine. The latest version of ChatGPT, GPT-4, has not only passed the US medical licensing exam with flying colors, but it also diagnosed a 1 in 100,000 condition in seconds. This information comes from an upcoming book called The AI Revolution in Medicine, co-authored by Dr. Isaac Cohan, independent journalist Carrie Goldberg, and Microsoft VP of Research Peter Lee. Let's explore how GPT-4 is changing the game in healthcare. Dr. Cohan, a computer scientist at Harvard and a physician, teamed up with his colleagues to test drive GPT-4 in a medical setting. The results were astonishing. He says, "I'm stunned to say better than many doctors I've observed." GPT-4, released in March 2023, answers US medical exam licensing questions correctly more than 90% of the time, outperforming various ChatGPT AI models and even some licensed doctors. But GPT-4's capabilities go well beyond test taking and fact-finding. It's also a great translator, able to translate discharge information for a patient who speaks Portuguese and distill technical jargon into language easily understood by a 6th grade patient. GPT-4 can offer doctor suggestions on bedside manner, talk to patients about their conditions in compassionate, clear language, and summarize lengthy reports or studies in the blink of an eye. Interestingly, it can even explain its reasoning through problems in a way that appears to mimic human-style intelligence. GPT-4 can mimic how doctors diagnose conditions with impressive, albeit imperfect, success. In the book, Dr. Cohan presents a clinical thought experiment based on a real-life case involving a newborn baby he treated years ago. By providing GPT-4 with key details from a physical exam, ultrasound, and hormone levels, the AI was able to correctly diagnose congenital adrenal hyperplasia, a 1 in 100,000 condition. Dr. Cohan wrote, "Just as I would with all my years of study and experience." This realization was both impressive and concerning for Dr. Cohan. He wrote, "On the one hand, I was having a sophisticated medical conversation with a computational process. On the other hand, just as mind-blowingly, was the anxious realization that millions of families would soon have access to this impressive medical expertise, and I could not figure out how we could guarantee or certify that GPT-4's advice would be safe or effective. It's important to note that GPT-4 isn't always right." The book provides examples of GPT-4's mistakes, which range from simple clerical errors to inaccuracies solving a Sudoku puzzle. When asked about this issue by the author, GPT-4 responded, "I do not intend to deceive or mislead anyone, but I sometimes make mistakes or assumptions based on incomplete or inaccurate data. I also do not have the clinical judgment or the ethical responsibility of a human doctor or nurse." To address potential errors, the author suggests starting a new session with GPT-4 and having it read over and verify its own work with a fresh set of eyes. This tactic sometimes works to reveal mistakes, although GPT-4 can't always realize when it's been wrong. Another error-catching suggestion is to command the AI to show its work so that you can verify it. Despite its limitations, GPT-4 has the potential to revolutionize healthcare by freeing up precious time and resources in clinics. This could allow clinicians to be more present with patients instead of their computer screens, as the author puts it. So, what does this mean for the future of medicine? With GPT-4's ability to diagnose rare conditions, translate medical information, and assist doctors in communicating effectively with patients, we could be looking at a future where AI plays a significant support role in healthcare. While GPT-4 isn't perfect, its advancements showcase the potential of AI integration in the medical field. However, this also raises some critical ethical questions. How do we ensure that AI like GPT-4 provides safe and effective advice? How do we manage the potential consequences of mistakes made by AI? And how do we navigate the complex relationships between AI medical professionals and patients? As we move forward, we must thoughtfully consider how to make the most out of this technology while ensuring that the safety and well-being of patients is at the forefront. How would you feel if your personal doctor used ChatGPT to help care for you? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.